All right. Diva Whispers is all about giving back to the community and charities. What charities are you involved in?
What charities I'm involved with? My own. That's for my kids. I have yet to take care of my immediate family. I think, you know, I'm an independent. I used to be a Republican, but black people be hard on that. So I believe in self-preservation of your own, and I have yet to take care. I have so many of my immediate family that haven't even been able to do the things that people that need charity for. Like my brother, that mother guy, he's not section 8, he's like section 16. I mean, his mother place he live at is terrible, man. I mean, when I went there one time, my insurance company called me and said, "If you don't leave that bitch, we not covering you no more." That's just how bad of the area that he lives in. So I have to help my immediate family, and I have a huge family. That's I'm from Southeast DC. So the charity contribution will first happen with my family, then I'll be able to do it for other people.
Okay. Well, how did you get started as a comedian and actor?
The way I got started as a comedian and an actor is the war broke out, Desert Storm, and I didn't want to fight, and they wouldn't let me stay in. So I went to Atlanta and started talking about, hey, being in the military for 9 years, just because motherfucker don't want to fight, that don't mean you still shouldn't let them stay in. And just started talking about it and just continue on, and this is where I'm at today. I didn't have no epiphany. Most comedians you hear all the time, I seen Richard Pryor, and that's what I want to do. No, it just was the best decision that day. I had to get put out of the military.
And it was a great decision.
Oh, you have to pay attention to the universe. You have to go with the feeling of it. I had no reassurance. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew what I wasn't going to do. I wasn't going to Saudi Arabia. Ain't no fucking saying.
Okay. Well, what is something you can tell us that the world will come to as a surprise to us?
I didn't cover it today. What I could tell you about the world, you have to watch my special. And I am very sympathetic to the plot of Beautiful Black Women. Yeah.
How so?
Hey man, I'm very sympathetic to the plot of Black Women. Very, I mean, I think a lot of, like my mother, she was always one good man for making it, and I never forgot that. Yeah, she was always just that one good man. I said if I ever became a man, I would always look for that woman like was my mother.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Well, some of the motherfuckers don't deserve it. Fuck out of here. Some of the motherfuckers don't deserve it. They deserve every fucking thing they get. Lucky man, yeah, okay. But some of them do, but nah, that's one thing people might know.
Well, is there anyone in the business that you look up to?
No, I never looked up to anybody, but I have peers that I respect. Like I'm going to a Super Bowl party with my man Eddie Murphy, which is a real good friend of mine. Him, Denzel, we're going to their house tomorrow for the Super Bowl to watch the Giants beat the Patriots. And we're kicking in at that tomorrow. But I just admire his, he was a superstar. All the shit you see, all the comedians done, and I mean all of them. Ed has already did it. Check the record. So that shit ain't super. He is the baddest motherfucker ever walked. Period. The most talented individual I've ever met in my life. And this motherfucker said I look like Freddie Jackson on Unsung. I was mad at the motherfucker Thursday before I flew out of town. This motherfucker took me and my future son-in-law and showed this motherfucker a picture and said he looked just like Freddie Jackson. And I said, I'll be damned. On a still picture. It had like this kind of shit, not the, you know, the feminine one. The one, you know, when he was
Well, do you have a favorite joke that you like to tell? Like, what's one of your all-time favorite jokes?
My favorite joke is, my favorite one, more than anything, is I don't go to church no more. Too expensive, because the cover charge is a bitch. I went one Sunday. It was passing around 8 or 9 plates. I just pulled my own plate out and said, "Pass that around." I don't know what the rest of y'all praying for, but I feel my blessing is among us because I'm just short on my rent. That's why I'm here praying. I read the Bible. I know I got to pay my tithes, my 10%. I give God his money when I see him because there's a lot of false prophets on earth, and I ain't know who to give his money to. And And I didn't want to get to heaven and didn't have his money. I fucked around and gave it to the wrong person. And if I didn't make the list, ain't no sense of paying because I'm going to need that money for air conditioning and cold water. That's my favorite joke because it so symbolizes who I am with my religion belief, that I'm spiritual. I don't deal with prophets. Yeah.
Well, we want to thank you for being with us today.
Well,
Diva Whispers.
Diva Whispers, you know, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I love Diva Whispers. This is my sister. We've been down for years and years and years and years. We done hung out. We done did everything. This is my sister, and anything that Diva Whisper does, Earthquake is down for. I love you, girl. May you have more and more success. And you'll see both of us in the future more and more. This is Diva Whispers. And if you ain't watching this, fuck you got a TV for.
Thank you.